Alright guys, this is probably going to be one of my roughest commentaries that I've done to date. The reason why is I'm doing it right after a very embarrassing and deflating loss the Los Angeles Clippers just received by the Houston Rockets to tie the series up 3-3. There will be a Game 7 on Sunday. Whether or not I will be tuning in for that, I don't know. I'm just very, very upset at my team right now. You know, if you have a favorite sports team and they just don't hold up to your expectations, or you wish they could do better, or they just mess up, you kind of get just disappointed in the team. And right now with the Clippers, it's kind of been a long thing running with them every time they get to the playoffs, and they just kind of have that monkey on their back where they just can't really win. So I'm at the point now, I don't even know if I'm going to root for them. I don't even know if I'm going to watch Game 7, to be honest. The game that they lost today was embarrassing. And me personally, I think they should be ashamed of themselves. So let's move on. I don't want to talk. This wasn't a sports talk episode. I just had to get that off the chest. What you guys are watching here is a gameplay where I clutch up. This is a game where, as you can see, I started off with the Ohm. And I figured, you know, this was, I think, when I was working on my attachments for the Ohm, where I thought I could retain the attachments in the Grandmaster Prestiges for the DLC weapons. But now I know that you cannot. But I was working on the Ohm, trying to get the stock for it, so I'm just running around with it, having a good time. And this other team that we're playing suddenly stepped it up, and they started going try-hard, and we ended up going into a deficit, and I had to go into my BAL Inferno mode, try-hard mode, and I clutch up, and we win the game. And this is still back when TDM was 75 points to win. I know it's 100 now. I'll be getting gameplays of those games here soon, so just give me some time. But still, this is an older gameplay, and I just wanted to go over with you and let you know kind of my thought process and when I play tryhards. Because, you know, obviously with skill-based matchmaking and advanced warfare, it's a lot more, it occurs more often when, you know, when you play good players and people of your skill level, especially if you don't reverse boost or anything like that. And it can be tough. It can be frustrating. This game can be frustrating because the people on the other team, you know, they can actually do some slaying of their own. So what I do in those situations, just to go into that again, this is kind of a what was I thinking type of video. And I try to stay on the outsides of the map. I try to stay away from the interior of the map. I try to bounce around, get in their flank routes, take it nice and slow. You don't really want to rush a team that's doing that, and you want to, you know, pick your moments. There's times when you want to rush, there's times when you don't want to rush. So you can see here I'm switching up my class. I'm like, okay, I got to take out, do I take out the Steed? No, I take out the Inferno. The Inferno is definitely my try-hard gun. I do like the Steed, but the Inferno, there's just something about it, the rapid fire. It allows me to be a little bit more, I don't want to say reckless with my aim, but I like just spraying enemies down when that, you know, it calls for it. You can see here we're down 36-41. Everybody's like, okay, we don't want to lose to these guys. I am playing with some friends, and this is around the beginning of when I first started playing with this group of friends I now play with. So we were on a winning streak. We didn't want to lose, and I just turned it up a notch, and you'll see that here. But again, I stay in their flank routes. I like to bounce around the outside. I like to, I don't want to say head glitch, but I'll aim around corners, I guess you can say. You know, there's times when you just got to take it slow. If the other team's being really, really aggressive, you want to take it slow. But then there are the times that people are getting in your face and you feel you can outdraw them, then by all means break out your Speakeasy, break out your ASM1 variant, or, you know, your Breakneck, your MP11 Goliath, and just give it to them and go head to head with them and see what you can pull off. But you can see here, I start moving a lot more cautious. You can tell completely it's different from the beginning of the game. It's completely different. I went from, you know, just kind of having fun to saying, okay, these guys are playing. Let me go ahead and do a little bit of playing myself. I like to lay down when I reload too. I don't know if that's just me. I like to lay down and, you know, kind of find my hidden spot when I reload. I don't like reloading on the run. It's not something that I like doing. Get caught off guard and get blasted. See, and you can see right there with the Inferno, like I said, I like to just throw bullets downfield when I need to. Probably with the Obsidian that would have got the kill a little bit faster, but there's just something about the Obsidian when it kicks, it can kick a little too much sometimes and throw my aim off. The Inferno seems to keep its line of sight a lot better. So again, you know, just trying to, and then at this point you can see we're sticking together as a team. That's something else too you want to do if you get in these situations. Try to stick together as a team so you guys back each other up. If one of you gets picked off, you guys can pick off the guy that killed your teammate. That does help. And you can still see we're still losing. It's a close game. And again, this is 75-point max. So I'm just like, oh boy. And then this guy picks me off. I should have backed up on that one. And you make those mistakes too. Sometimes you make mistakes and you're just like, ah, I wish I could have played that differently. But it's food for thought. You learn as you go. You learn in losing. And you pick things up that you know not to do again. So let's see here. Looking for my spots. You can see head glitch, just holding down the area a little bit, making sure nobody comes that way. And then I like to creep around. I have this class as a full stealth class as well. I like to be stealthy when I play tryhards. I stay off the map, off their UAVs, low profile. I use cold-blooded just in case they use threat detection, and that just keeps you off the radar completely in the silencer as well. Not many people are going to use that parabolic mic, so I'm pretty much all stealth. And I picked up those double kills right there. That was a big clutch move. And then we end up pulling out the win, 75-72. Brought it back. You guys, thanks for all your views, all your subscribes, and likes, and this short little rant by myself. I'll be bringing you another video in about 2 days, so stay tuned. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Thanks for all your views, subscribes, and likes. This is Nestinator1, and I'm out.